Jungkook was watching you, giving a weird look as you were eating like you were hungry for decades. He looked around to see if someone is looking at them because he's really feeling embarrassed. He sighed and tried to talk to you, but again shut his mouth. You looked at him and the way he was looking at you got into reality as you fake cough a little bit and said properly. So, why did you want to see me? He was thinking about a decision again before he did something which he might end up regretting. You are completely opposite to his personality, and on one hand, where he has no interest in love and women in general, you are making it worse. Wipe your mouth first of all. You touch your lips and take a tissue paper before wiping your mouth. Sorry. He exhaled and brought his hand together before leaning forward on the table. Since no one knows that we are doing this marriage as a contract, make sure it will never come out of your mouth. Don't worry, no one is going to know. I will act like your real wife. Haha. You stopped laughing when you saw him looking at you. Okay, he sighed. We just have to act like this for 5 to 6 months and I will file a divorce after that. You nodded. Your money will be transferred to your account by tomorrow. You smile and get up. Thanks, and don't worry, I will act my best. Where are you going? I have my life outside this world too. Bye, see you tomorrow. Before going, he drank the glass of juice and left. He sighed and leaned back on the chair. I hope everything will be fine. Once I get this position, I will show them what I am actually. Jungkook was getting pressure of marriage, but he find love and marriage stupid and waste of time. For him, success is everything and there is so much that he wants to achieve in life. He's already the CEO of his father's company, but he needs the position of president so that he can get the command to handle it individually. He wants to become the #1 businessman in the world. He knew his grandfather and parents would definitely find a girl for him to get married, and it would be so hard for him to get separated from her, and he would not also get along with her. So he decided to find someone who can get ready to become his contracted wife so he doesn't have to worry about pretending. You are a struggling actor who always look for work but doesn't get any. One day Jungkook spotted you near a cafe. He somehow got to know about you and then approached you. You were so surprised that you don't have to act but in real life. You were not ready, but then he offered you a lot of money and you couldn't be able to deny. His parents thought that you are his girlfriend and they are so happy to see you. They always are confident about Jungkook's choices and you are among his best ones, that's what they think. Jungkook already told you about all the conditions and what possibly can happen, from which you have to be careful. Tomorrow you are going on a dinner with his family and in few days you guys will going to get married. It's not a small thing, especially when you are just acting. This was the first time you have worn an elegant dress that was making it difficult for you to handle it. You came with Jungkook at his parents' traditional farmhouse and you were so amazed to see it. Jungkook was so worried to see the way you are struggling with your dress. He just doesn't want to get embarrassed in front of his parents. You grab Jungkook's hand to balance yourself as you stumble. What are you doing? I'm so sorry. This dress, I can't handle it. He closed his eyes, trying to calm himself. You two walked inside. Jungkook's mom smiled when she saw how you both were holding hands. You both might have forgot about it, but then Jungkook realized it. Because he can't leave your hand, you had to do it by yourself. You both greeted his parents, smiled and told you to sit. I can't get enough of looking at you two. You both look match made in heaven. I'm so happy Jungkook found you. You smiled at her. Well, it's kind of surprising that Jungkook found someone for himself. That too such a beautiful and elegant lady. You smiled while Jungkook looked at you like how you are getting happy to hear false praise when he knows how you are. I always know my son's choice. He found the perfect girl that I used to thought. You smiled and looked down shyly while Jungkook was looking at you. Well, what exactly you like about him that you decided to date him? He knows what he's asking and Jungkook gave him a weird look while you were confused. He's a very much devoted to his work and I like that. Plus, he's my type, so. You said smiling at Jungkook, meanwhile his face turned red in embarrassment because of the way and language you were using in front of his parents. They were smiling, looking down. Jungkook's mother was really impressed with you. She knew that only you can win his heart. Well, you are very observant. Jungkook is lucky, she said, trying to control her smile while you smiled brightly. Now the groom may kiss the bride. As the priest said, Jungkook and you both looked at each other. He thought he would fake kiss you, but when he came closer to you, he kissed you for real. That was surprising for both of you. When the surroundings echoed with clappings, Jungkook backed up. He was surprised and that's why he avoided eye contact with you. You smiled a little and then you both bowed and kissed. Whoa, this bedroom itself is the size of my entire apartment. Rich people do live a dreamy life, he said, coming inside the room while looking around. Then your eyes fell on Jungkook who was looking at you. Now what I did? He sighed. We can't live separately until we shift into another house, so you have to sleep there, on the couch. You looked at him in disbelief. Wait, why would I sleep on the couch? He was going towards the bathroom but then stopped and turned towards you. Because there's only one bed in this room and that is mine. You scoffed before crossing your arms around your chest. I'm not going to sleep on the couch, that's it. Either you sleep on the couch or get me a new bed. And also, this room has so much space that 3-4 beds would easily fit inside. He took the towel from his hands and walked inside the bathroom before him. He bit his lower lip in annoyance. What the hell she is? He took off his coat and sat on the bed. He was scrolling through his phone while sitting on his bed when he saw news which was currently on trending. He got a little surprised to see the video and pictures which were released from his wedding. People are getting crazy because it was surprising how the wealthiest billionaire ended up marrying a simple girl who is his love of life. People were so impressed and influenced by this and everywhere #TrueLove was on trending. In fact, the bookings in his hotel increased twice within a matter of few hours. He never imagined something like this would happen. It's like his fortune shines more after marrying you. He flinched and quickly turned off the phone when you came out from the bathroom. You looked at him confused as he was looking like a child who just stole something and was now trying to hide it. You wanted to say something but you let it slide because you only annoy him whenever you open your mouth. He walked to the vanity while Jungkook's eyes followed you. It was the first time he was with a woman alone, that too in a bedroom. Lawfully, if we see, you both are married for real. Only you two know that it's a contract, but it's not easy to spend 6 months together pretending to be a couple. Who knows which one of you catch feelings for the other one? And Jungkook could feel some changes in him. When you looked at him through the mirror, he quickly looked away. You smiled a little. He went inside the bathroom because he was not sure what actually was happening to him. He joined his parents at the dinner table. How was the night? She said, looking at you and Jungkook. He swallowed and just gave a nod. Hmm. He started eating without looking at them while Mrs. John looked at you. And you? You looked at her and nodded. Yes, it was fun. You said smiling without realizing what the word you just uttered really mean. Jungkook choked while his mother smiled a little looking down. Are you okay? He looked at you. Let's go to my office together. You got a little confused. It would be a lot better if I can also join you in business. I'm so happy. Now my dream of seeing my grandchildren will definitely come true. You looked down smiling shyly while Jungkook was amazed like, why are you even smiling and most importantly, what's going on in your mind? Don't you really know how and what to talk in front of others? Your face hit his back when he suddenly stopped before saying that while you were walking behind him. At least tell me when you stop. He tried not to get annoyed when he actually was. Why do you always stop with immaturity? He looked at him. When did I? He poked his inner cheek. What were you saying to the mom? Do you really know what that exactly means? I just answered what she asked. Why are you getting mad over that? He closed his eyes for a second and then again walked while he followed. I don't know why I decided to do something like this. Our bookings are increasing so fast and everyone is praising you too. This happened after your wedding video went viral. He said looking in the tab. He himself was so shocked. He came here with you, but you were stopped by the employees as they want to talk to you. You were also feeling good to talk to them and Jungkook couldn't be able to deny so he came in his office. He was surprised that everyone started liking you right after they meet you. In fact, his parents didn't ask him why he wanted to marry a girl who doesn't match their class. In fact, they were so happy after meeting you. He opened the CCTV cameras and focused on the office sections where you were talking with the employees. They were so happy and excited. He looked at you who were talking to them as you know them for decades and they all are your friends. He chuckled but then made a straight face again. After some time you came in the office. Wow, people here are so good, you said coming towards him. Don't you get tired of talking all the time? You gave him a weird look. Why? Don't you get tired of complaining all day? He looked at you. Anyways, now I want to go. Your feet tripped and you directly landed on Jungkook, making him fall back too. Luckily there was a couch so you both fell on that. I'm sorry. You quickly got up while he fixed his coat and looked around nervously. You are so childish. You fell asleep in the car so Jungkook brought you inside the room. He didn't wake you up and carried you all the way to here. He carefully laid you down in the bed and took off his shoes. He pulled a blanket over you and was thinking of leaving but then his eyes fell on her face. He smiled a little seeing you sleeping like a baby. This chatterbox only shut when asleep. He got up and took off his coat before going inside the bathroom. That night he slept beside you without thinking of anything. He never thought he would ever catch feelings for anyone but the way he wanted to protect you and always feel something when you are around, this is making him fall for you. He woke up when he felt a kick on his stomach. He pressed his lips together trying not to scream. He looked at you who was sleeping, wrapping your hands around his neck. I should have rethink my decision. She's literally not a human being for sure. He stayed there for some time and then slowly removed your leg and hand before inhaling deeply. He looked at you who was sleeping peacefully. Does she do all this purposely or does it happen itself? He lowered your shirt as it shifted above your stomach and your bra was showing. Time passes like this and Jungkook started falling for you. He always take care of you and now he find all of your silly acts cute. He often find himself smiling when you talk. You both literally forgot that there was any contract between you two before the marriage. You were already in love with him from the start and seeing him falling for you gives you hope that maybe you would be there with him in the future, but you can't just think anything by yourself because Jungkook may act like a husband sometimes. You could see him falling for you but he hasn't confessed his feelings. It was your birthday today and you were sitting in your room. You never told anyone about your birthday so no one knew and you don't have any problem with that. Today Jungkook didn't come home all day because he went out of country for a meeting and you're feeling so lonely. Why is everything so boring today? I think I should have go to the bakery to get myself a cake. At least I should celebrate by myself. You drop yourself on the bed and stared at the ceiling. What would be my life after I get divorced from Jungkook? Aish, why am I thinking like this? This is what I agreed for and I also got money, so why am I feeling bad? But what about these feelings? I'm a complete stupid who has no control over her feelings. You were hitting your head against the mattress. What are you doing? You stopped when you heard his voice. You quickly turned back and saw him standing while looking at you. You quickly got up. When did you come back? Just a minute ago when you were hitting your head. What happened to you? You scratched the back of your neck. Nothing. You were coming tomorrow. He nodded. You noticed a bag in his hand. He carefully put it on the table and looked at you. I was thinking of coming tomorrow, but then I remembered something very important. What's that? He looked at you and then slowly walked behind you, making you a bit confused. He came closer and you felt something cold around your neck. He whispered, coming near your ear. Happy birthday. You touched it and found that it was a pendant. You were so shocked and surprised. He walked to the table and took out a box. It was customized so beautifully. He came near you as you looked at him confused. He smiled and opened it and there was a cake inside it. It was so beautiful and the way he made sure to add little details made you so happy that it brought tears in your eyes. How did you know that it's my birthday? He smiled and lit the candle before looking at you. I'm married to you in case you have forgotten. You chuckled and wiped your tears. Yes, but we only have 2 months in this marriage. His smile dropped slowly and he swallowed. Can I suggest you a wish if you want? You looked at him. You want me to wish what you say? He looked down before looking back at you. Only if you want. You nodded. Tell me. He inhaled before speaking. Wish that can we live forever like this? Just like no one knows we made a contract for this marriage, can you also forget that it was a contract? A tear dropped from your eyes. I don't know why I thought that love and marriage is a stupid thing. Maybe because I never tried to see the beauty of it. But now I did, and I don't want to be like before again. I want to be like this for the rest of my life. You closed your eyes and blew the candle. I think I made you crazy like me. He chuckled slightly while you smiled. He took a little cake on his fingertips and put it on your nose. I won't mind being crazy for you. Happy birthday, love. You smiled. He then put the cake aside and looked at you with a look that made you nervous.